Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Wartales. We are still in Tiltron. We were quite close to the rat nest that we're going to take on and get some more money for, so I think we'll do that first of all, after I've quickly collected a few resources over here. Don't think there's anything there. Oh, no. Ah. Even this many hours into the game, I still press W to try and turn the map, well, you know, move the map around. And it does nothing except call up the paths page. I do think there should be kind of a map scroll function, like with WASD, but that might just be me and my inability to learn new things. But yeah, so sorry about that. But let's see, we're going to get close to our rat nest. Don't think there's much up here apart from that ore. We'll grab that. Still hoping at some point, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping at some point they might rebuff some of the weapons, because I do feel, as I've said, this Indomitable one was just that in the EA early access. It was an amazing godlike weapon. It just feels a bit weedy now, and I'm actually just using a bow I crafted instead of that, which you know, I had to win a whole boss fight for. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. Like I've said, I think the piercing is good, but I would rather have had more damage and no piercing, I think. Maybe some other cool effect. The sun is setting. The rats are going feral. What does that mean? They've got rage. They're doing 30% more damage. 6 nests. I love the music for the rat nests. It's almost a bit Beetlejuice, you know, that kind of Tim Burton film. Who does all those? Danny Elfman, I think, tends to do the themes for a lot of his films. It's just got that sort of slightly crazed edge to it that I quite like. So let's see. I would quite like to get a few nests at least, but equally, if these rats are going to be doing a fair bit of damage, that's not good. So maybe we'll definitely target these two. So let's put some fairly strong fighters out doing that. I think So Boring will have fairly close in, because I'm going to put an Overwatch on. So he's definitely going to be one-shotting anything that moves. So that would be good. Who's going to do a lot of damage? We could try Caius out, although we know he's using a really poor weapon, isn't he? We'll keep him on rat duty. Cam, yes. Any of our axe users, really? Just damage machines. Simchi's pretty good too. Just putting out the raw damage. Well, let's give... yeah, let's send Cam up first. This rat's not going anywhere, so I'm not too worried about that now. It's just kind of boxed in. I'll move maximum distance. Oh, actually, this is a one-hit kill. That's probably his, like, turn 1 double damage thing. Still good, nonetheless. So that's going to... Yeah, it could only move a couple of inches, really. This one, however, can move. So I think what we're going to do, we'll shoot that one in the face. Bye-bye. And... Oh, that's a bit of a waste, because we've only got room for one. So if we just stick that on for now, we'll be able to get at least 3 of them. I think we send Catherine over to this one. Again, let's try and move as far as we can, because we might get 4. I think any more than that's probably a bit optimistic, but let's try for 4. We'll take it down. Actually, she's got a little bit more movement. Not much, just a bit. Alright, so that's 2. Now it's just a question of distance, isn't it? So the remaining 2... actually, there's one just here. Let's try for that too. So let's send in Auron. Hasn't got the movement. What about Kim? Definitely not. Has anyone got a movement skill? One of them has. I've probably got him over here. Well, Simchi does, but it's unfortunately just a bit too far away, I think. Savage Danny, even she can't get there. I'm sure we had a sword or a mace of someone who would... Ah, yeah, it's Bio Nightmare. Who doesn't have the distance, but will be able to add to it using a Valor point, so we'll do that. And we'll be able to get to here. We'll send a couple of people down this way just so we can make sure to get this one on the next go. Who else should we send? We'll send Oron too. So they're off over there. So we'll hopefully get... I think we could get 5. I'm not going to worry too much about the one that's all the way out here. You don't really get any bonuses for doing them all, apart from, you know, the components that you find anyway. But they're of... Oh, didn't get that one. They're of reasonably limited use, let's say. Who's going next? We should shoot that one. But honestly, I don't think we need to send anyone else out. So I think probably the rest are going to be on pest control now. Let's get Caius to attack the one he's engaged with. No need to do the riposte thing. There's no more engagements happening, so we'll just end his go. Now, Kim, do you have... No, you're one-handed, so you don't have like a big swing. In fact, who would? Don't think I need. I think I've sent all those off. Alright, Kim. Time to play Whack-A-Rat. It's not Whack-A-Mole, it's Whack-A-Rat. Maybe whack 2 rats. Oops. Move back a little bit. This might be our last attack of opportunity. No, one more. That's good. Maybe Sigbjorn. Pull back slightly, perhaps. Even Max might be able to do something here. Well, actually, these guys are in the way, so he can't really. Savage Danny, though. She's going to be a bit stuck in the midst, but I think that's okay. Didn't kill that one, so she's engaged now. That's what happens if you hit a rat, you become engaged if you don't kill it. Well, let's just chuck this on as many of them as we can. Don't think we can hit all of them, but we'll get the brood mother in too. That'll do. Whoa, nice crit. Pesky. Joe Pesky. Alright, come in here. Oh, nice little bonus attack on the broodmother there. Maybe we won't spend the 2 Valor points on anything else, so I guess we'll just leave that there. Max, still similar problem, but we'll come round anyway. Delta. I think we might just come in and get a hit on the broodmother while we're here. I don't think we can engage her though, and we can't. Yeah, no need for the destabilizing strike. Get off my dog. Alright. Oscar, come down and dispatch the rat. Having the temerity to attack our canines. Do I use another one? I think maybe I do here. Simji, if they can get down there, no, they can't. They may, however, be able to just get a slightly ranged attack on the broodmother. In fact, no. I'm not going to use the Valor point to race in higher. I don't think that's necessary. Right, we're going to see a lot more rats running in now. Yep. So this can get a little out of control, so I think what I will do at this point, we'll do... Actually, we can move into a slightly more advantageous position. We'll do that. Get a few more valor points coming in. We'll shoot one. I mean... Actually, that's not great, because some of our people are in the firing line there. Let's just do this one. And we'll put on another Overwatch. Let's just come forward. Come forward to there. This rock doesn't seem to count or get in the way, so just slap that on. Now let's see what we can do about some of these nests, shall we? Damn, Cam's not getting up there in time. Might need to go to a third turn. Yeah, my main worry is it's not the damage so much, it's these ones that are in the outskirts kind of tying up our people trying to get to the nests. I think they're more of an annoyance than anything else, quite honestly, but Max being surrounded is not a great situation. So I may even use him to attack the one... Oh no, because he's engaged. He can put deflection on. But actually, I mean, he's probably good for a couple more turns, honestly. Let's get Catherine freed up. Am I locked into using Max now? Okay, maybe I am. Maybe I did something. Alright, just bite this one then. There he goes. Got the heal, that's good. Can't get out. So we'll put on the deflection. So Max takes less damage. I like the built-in heal they gave the wolves. I think that may be a later edition in early access than I played, because I don't remember that being a feature. It's good though. I think my favourite animals to recruit are probably still bears, because they are just absolute units. But wolves are cool too. I'm not so keen on the boars, I don't think. They didn't seem that powerful to me. But, you know, I could be wrong. I could be persuaded. You know, R.I.P. bacon and sandwich. I think we should have one more shot after that. Alright, let's do these guys. So Auron's kind of first. If we come here, we might be able to whack that rat as well. Will that by a nightmare apply the killing blow maybe? And if we come up and just kill one of these, stamp on one of these rats basically. I should zoom in as well. I need to keep doing this in the battles. It doesn't seem to remember from the last time you did it, so for every battle I should just be zooming in as much as I can, just to give people a better view. Yeah, so let's position them here. Finish off the nest. If we're taking another turn anyway, is it worth trying to get to the 6th nest? We could probably make it. I think we've done as much as we can up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 nests remaining, and they're going for their 3rd one, aren't they? So yeah, they're all underway. So now it's just a question of kind of thinning the herd a little bit down here, I think. I'm going to keep a slight eye on the valor points we're using. I could do another one, but I think that's okay for now. We'll try and stick to the basic attacks as much as possible. I think I might just... No, we'll come back to the him. Come back to Deltar, because he'll probably attack the Broodmother. Let's get Pesky to kill another rat. Oh, and a bit of damage on the Broodmother. Always good. In terms of where he can go, he's sort of walled in as well. We've got Simchi. Maybe come round and... Oh, no. Okay, so let's move Kim first. Bonk. Yep, that's good. Should get a riposte. Oh no, it's just added riposte just then I saw. Okay, anyone else who can sort of do direct damage? So let's do Sigbion. There we go, another one gone. Another one bites the dust. He can apply extra bonuses to people he's next to, so let's just bring in there. There we go. Simchi can get round now, that's good. In fact, if we come here, we could probably kill all three of these. Starting with that one. Then these two. There we go. So I think we've cleared all these now, haven't we? Go down a little bit. Put some damage on the big one. That'll do. A little bit more maybe. Let's stack some more poison on it. No, that's not necessary. She'll go down quick when we focus her. Only 43 left. Caius is going to... Did I give him a better weapon? Maybe I did. I don't think I did, though. Why is he doing so much damage? I don't necessarily want to... Because if he crits, that could be bad. Let's just bring him up so he's not on his own. More ratties coming in. Oh wow, that rat was in the wrong place, wasn't it? Okay, let's start with the nests, see if we can get these done. So we've got Cam coming in. Let's try the first attack. Yeah, I guess we'll use a Valor point to finish it off. There we go, that's 4 out of 6 done. I guess you maybe come down here just to start taking on some rats. We might be out of here before that needs to happen, though. So we got Catherine now. Fine, another Valor point, why not? So that's done. You can come in a bit. Then we got these guys. Let's just end Catherine's turn. Let's do the nest first. It's the last one. We might be able to get it. By Nightmare can cover the distance. Oh, that was useful, because I think this is a guaranteed kill on it now. There we go. So that's all the nest done. 6 out of 6. That's pretty good. I think, for experience reasons, I think we'll try and clear out as many as we can before we do the killing blow on the big one. I would quite like Saboring to get a Overwatch on at some point. Let's work with him now. So, in terms of who we can shoot, I guess shoot this one, why not? And then, actually, I have got the points for Overwatch, so I think it's hard to tell where the best spot is, but maybe something like that. Depends which ones have already moved. Won't be able to clear all the little rats out just because people like Auron will only be able to... Oh well. We'll see how it goes, because we do have a Valor point to spend. There he goes, he did get both. Let's all come back home. There we go, it's 2 of 3. Alright, Oscar. Pretty much it for you. Sigbjörn, get another one. That was the last Overwatch shot. Oh, have I upgraded him to do 4? I might have done. I must have upgraded that skill. That's cool. So you can do another one. So Zinchi, why don't you do this one? Max, do this one. Not guaranteed kill. In fact, it wasn't. 1 hit point left. Bit annoying. But he's got bleed on, so it's dead anyway. Yeah, we might, mind you, we can't even get in there, so let's save him just in case he's needed. Bonk. So we've got sort of 2 more around here. A 3rd one down there. I don't think we'll get to all of those. Caius, deal with that. So we've got 3 more to act before the Broodmother. I think, yeah, we're kind of getting to the end of it now. Danny might be able to get around and do this. And I think I'm going to use. I think it's Delta and Pesky just to finish off this Broodmother now. As long as he sort of moves around here, we should be fine. I think. Yep, this should be it. 35. Yeah, this is a kill. There it goes. That was quite successful. Hopefully we've got some good stuff. Cam has unlocked the trait Brave. We could have a little look at what that does. Where's Cam? Auron's injured. So Brave. He's stupid. Stupid but brave. Strength and dexterity increased by 5% if outnumbered at the beginning of battle. That's pretty good. Tormentor as well. Nice. Yeah, so we got a couple of injuries. How did Auron get injured? I don't remember him getting injured. Maybe he took too much poison damage. I noticed one of the guys down there was getting a bit low. Whoa! Look at all the teeth we got. I can't. What were the trackers in this region selling? They might have been the meat drying rack. I don't know if I'm particularly into that, because meat is not going to be a problem for us. Sigbjörn's leveled up. Let's do that now. Level 5. So this is the same choice that Max had previously. I think I like the heal on a kill. I think that's nice. I think with these options I'll probably career plan Strength. So Sigbjörn's doing a bit more damage. Let's repair the armor. So we got 750 crowns coming in. That's pretty good. I think we've pretty much done this area. We've done the abandoned tower previously, haven't we? We've still got to go back to see the refugee leader. We've got this one. I kind of took it early on, thinking it might be a while till we get to that, because I think we want to whittle the strength down a little bit there. We know the Tiltron hunt. That's the stables. We know there's something near there to sort of start the hunt. So maybe we'll do that next. But I think we'll stop in at Stromcap and get paid, basically. And I think we should have the ghost leather now to make a couple more armors that we're looking for. I think we're looking for mediums. Got a decent amount of cloth as well, so I think we can do it. I might just check in with these traders on the road as we go past. Sometimes they sell stacks of cloth.
Might I interest you in
Not this time, though. take more. Just buy this stuff when we see it, because it will become very useful later on. Going back to Stromcat, we can hopefully cure Caius as well of the plague. He's a little touch of plague at the moment. Might turn feral, but hopefully okay in the longer term. He's actually a really good NPC Taurus, the guy we picked up with the plague. He just seems to have quite good stats.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
I think this is all stuff we've sold him, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, have we got anything to sell at the moment? We've got that. That. I'm going to keep the bow, even though I'm not really intending to use it, just in case at some point it gets buffed. Because I do like it, just not enough damage currently for me. Grab some more ore. I think those are the traders we just spoke to, so let's just go into town. What they tend to do is like hit a town like this, disappear for a few seconds, then come back out. It tends to be the same inventory. Right. In first. Payday.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
See what you got now. Yeah, I think we'll continue to take these sort of Vanquish quests because they're easy and it's a reasonable source of income. I might use my influence just to negotiate a better price a couple of times each one. So 418, not bad. We'll do that. And oh, it's pretty local as well. This one, a couple of times. 411, yep. Pretty good. So we've got over 800 coming now for those. Just wondering if I take Lund, because I think we're kind of getting quite a high level for the area, even though it says hard, and it will be a hard fight because his skills are just, even if you're high level, he's going to knock a few guys out. Hopefully not kill. But if we're going to die at all in this game, it's going to be on a boss fight like this, and I think Matthias Lund is one of the harder boss fights just because of his skills, what he does in battle. I've built him up a lot now. It's probably going to be really, really easy now and a bit of a letdown, but in my experience, he's a tough fight. We can get 600 now for him. I think I'll push it even further. There we go. 735 for Matthias Lund. Yeah, we'll do that. But we'll wait till everyone's sort of got ghost armor and weapons. In terms of who we have to recruit, do we want to recruit someone? I don't know. I feel like we've got quite a lot of warriors, quite a lot of swordsmen and an archer. Do we need more than one? I'm not sure we do. Not sure we do. I think what we'll do is we'll look to recruit kind of like the free companion you get in each region. Because we've got Kala in Wartales, didn't we? And there's in Vatruz. I can't remember. I think there is someone. It's worth checking in on the prisons as well from time to time, because they sometimes have... The prisoners themselves are a bit rubbish, but sometimes you get bears and stuff, like to recruit in prisons, which is pretty cool. I'm in the market for cloth.
Come. Take a look at my wares.
I'll take the grease. Grease is going to become very, very useful.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoram.
Yeah, we'll take some salt and some meat. Oops. Should be left click.
You touch it, you buy it.
It's a decent rule. Do that. Oh, she's got raw materials. Definitely take those. Oh wow, we're quite heavy, but we're in town, so and we're going to be going to the smiths as well to make stuff, so we won't worry too much about that right now. The apothecary. This might be able to cure Matthias.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries.
Cure for the plague. Here we go. So it's 59. I'm actually going to buy this stack, I think. In terms of how much medicine, we've got 6 empty vials. Actually, we don't have any other oh no, we don't have any. Sorry, we've got 4 medicines, but I might buy the bottles as they're on special anyway. Critical hit plus 10%. I'll leave that for now, but we'll brew some extra potions. Some Alizarian powder. Hasn't really come into play yet, but it will, trust me. So I quickly want to pop to camp and just kind of review... Well, let's do this path stuff first. Oh, we've actually unlocked Power and Glory next level, so we get a perk. Another one of these. Another couple of these, alright. So, what do we want? Max Valor points by 1, could be. The left-hand specialist thing, I don't understand this. Why would I want to forge left-hand weapons? Does it just... Sometimes the wording, I don't know if it's a translation thing, but sometimes the wording can be a bit vague. Like someone commented, you know, in camp when someone talks to you and you get 3 choices and with various buffs and debuffs. I've been avoiding the ones that say earn so much XP with close companions, because I was thinking that means like companions they're emotionally close with, like close relationships, of which I don't have very many currently, I don't think. But actually, apparently they earn XP with companions who are physically located close to them in camp, which actually is a lot better. So here, it's forging left-hand weapons requires -1 parts of each type, minimum 1. So does this mean that all weapons that we craft will take 1 less part? Or is it only for left-hand weapons, which hasn't come up in the game at all? I'm not sure. I might take it and see. The other one, of course, is strict rationing, where the troop eats 3 less food. But I'm curious about this one, because I don't really know how it works. We've got some here in Mysteries and Wisdom as well, but we're not going to be levelling this one up just now. There we go. Yeah, so let's pop into camp. Let's quickly review what we want to do. So we have Simchi, who is using a ghost weapon but requires medium armour, so it's 1 medium. Saboring, ghost bow and ghost armour. Pesky is ghost knife, ghost armour. Oscar, ghost sword, ghost armour. But Deltar requires a heavy armour, in fact. Okay, so that's medium and heavy. Caius, we can actually cure him now. We bought the plague cure, so we'll do that. He's got the ghost armour, but needs an axe. I'm actually going to take him down the 2-hander route, I think. He's got rubber shield, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, 2-handed axe, medium and heavy armour. Oron's fine. Savage Danny, we want a light armour and a knife. I don't think we're going to do all this. We've only got 18 hides. So we might have to prioritise a little bit. Bionightmare isn't level 5 yet. Catherine, oh, that's 2 medium armours. Cam's alright. And Kim's alright. Okay, so... Right, I'll try and remember that. In terms of priorities, I think probably the armours. First of all, let's see what Hulan's got, because we might need to buy some coal, and these are always good. Spent all the money we made. That's kind of what happens, isn't it? So let's look at the armours first. We definitely need a couple of mediums and a heavy. And a light if we can. But that's going to be 12. Everything else is kind of fine. Oh, we're going to run short of coal. I might have coal at the trade post, I'm not sure. And the plate armour... Yeah, so we could do that. We could even do a light as well. Although, you know, Savage Danny doesn't get into sort of close combat engagements as much as, you know, a heavy armour use as well. So I think that's about all we can do. Let's start with the 2 medium armours then, and we'll try and get a nice nice bonus on these. There we go, 4 for 4. 2-star quality, very nice. I'll do the same again. Nice, nice. Another one. So we can't do any more stuff now. We're going to need some more coal. Let's just pop to the trade post quickly, because I might have dumped it there. I did not. I've never had coal come up short before. So So that's interesting. Don't think we can make it either at this point. I think you can eventually. I think you can throw wood on the fire in camp to make it. I wonder if we can do that now, actually. Let's have a quick look. So we need to make a better campfire. So if we come up to the next level, you can burn wood to create coal during a rest. I don't think it's very much, but I don't think we need very much. But yeah, I think we do this. It actually requires coal to do. We got the sandstone waiting in storage, so that's not good. That's that. There's so much for that plan. So what's the bonus from hitching post? It's extra carrying capacity and more XP. So actually, let's do that too. It looks like we can do that now. Here at the Tinker's table. We'll come back to that, maybe. So I think I'm going to use the wood here instead. Plus it's quite expensive to do both. I know I've got jobs kind of waiting to do at the moment. Like, we could do this, but we're down to 300 crowns. All our wood. Just to make an extra repair tool. I mean, I think I'd like to get that going. Make our own coal, sort of passively. That'd be good. And do our horses have saddlebags? No. One. Where are you? Where are my horses? Let me click on them. There we go. Yes. And yes. Okay, we could make another saddlebags then and increase our inventory size again as well. I think it's probably worth doing. They're not too resource intensive. Does use a bit of cloth, but not too much. There we go. So up to 444. That's pretty good. Oh, let's pop the Indomitable one in there as well. Wondering whether I sell this. I might do. I might sell that. So we got two medium armors to distribute. So we'll give one to not Simchi. Well, yeah, Simchi, but not for the cooking pot. So you get extra 25 armor and 5 more guard. That's pretty nice. And who was the other? Probably Catherine. Less critical hit, but that's fine. You get nice big armor. So buy a nightmare. Is this an improvement on what you had? It is a little bit. They both are. Alright, let's do that. Cam's alright. And I think Kim is as well. So we still need Deltar as well. That heavy armour. Oh, I really should have done that, shouldn't I? He can wear this, but it's not any better than what he's got on. Yeah, I mean we need coal primarily. Anyway, let's go and sell this stuff. I mean, to be honest, by the time we've gone out, done a few more contracts and come back, they'll probably have replenished the coal anyway. I might pop into the market and just see if the trader had any. I can't remember. These traders might. Let's just run around here quickly. Oh, there's more up there as well. They should be popping out any moment. Oh, there's more. Okay, well, we'll touch upon all these traders and just see what they've got. No. Back round the other side. See what this guy's got. Same stuff. What about this one? No, we've kind of bought out the stuff from them that we wanted anyway. Alright, well, it was an idea. It wasn't a successful one, but it was an idea. Let's sell these old armors. Oh, we should be talking to the merchant first.
You can use my anvil.
Definitely no more coal down there. I'm going to sell the Ghost Gladius too. The horseshoes. I mean, I wish you could do the horseshoes and saddlebags because it's 5% walking speed or carry 10 pounds more stuff. It just seems like the saddlebags are just a lot better. Alright, well, let's pop to the market before we rest. any
Come,
coal anywhere.
Take a look at my wares.
This one had a few weird things,
You touch it,
but I
you
bought
buy
them
it.
all. Yeah, he didn't. Okay, right, well, let's camp. It's annoying that we need coal to upgrade the fireplace to make coal, but that's kind of where we're at. Let's make some more food. We've only got 13 days worth of food. I'm sure it'll keep. Actually, that's a good thing I like about Wartales over Battle Brothers, is that in Battle Brothers the food spoiled. So you'd kit yourself out with loads of supplies, head out into the wilderness, and, you know, a few days later find out that all your food's rotted and your guys are starving. I mean, I guess it is more realistic, obviously. But I just prefer that not happening. Oh, we only need 2. So, yes, this was another comment about the alcoholic horse. Because I kind of said, I find it quite amusing just to have an alcoholic horse. But the commenter came back and said, well, actually, if you keep putting alcohol in with every meal, your other companions can turn into drunkards as well. So I think it's something I'll keep an eye on. I'm not going to change it right now, especially because it'll make them unhappy for a bit. But if we find that it's starting to spread to everybody else, we might rethink that and try and get all our mercs to go cold turkey for a little bit. Let's throw some beans in. There we go. That's good. How many more leathers are we making? Just the one more by the look of that. Okay. Looks like Sir Boring's got something to say to the group. Let's do the path stuff quickly first. More there. More there. That'll do. So, Sir Boring, what pearls of wisdoms do you want to share? Just a little more effort and I'll make a name for myself. Even the Legion will want to hire me. Imagine my parents' pride. So, yeah, so this is the close companions thing. So I can't back out, otherwise I'd move him a bit closer with everyone. But let's take that, because XP is good. We like XP. So, yeah, Simchi probably got it. And we've actually had a level up on Auron, so maybe he got it as well. I've no idea what the radius on it is. But it certainly looks like it's tipped Auron over the edge. So level 6. No perks, but we're going to raise that strength again, I think, with career plans. There we go. Yeah, cool. Looking at the time of the video, it's I think we've got time to do one more battle. So let's have a quick look. There was one that was quite close, I think. If we just go down here. We could try the Lund fight and just see how we get on. It's probably bad, but you know, we're doing pretty well. We've got a couple of weaker armors. To be honest, if he gets a hit on you, that's enough to kind of wipe you out. There's the body. We click on that, we can start the hunt, but we'll do that another time. Especially because it's early hours in the morning. Actually, no, it's a wolf, isn't it? We're not a ghost pack. I think we'll still do that next episode. I'm quite interested to see how we fare against Lund. The salt mine does replenish its ore, so let's just pop in and see if we can do that. Yes, we can. I can't remember what level of experience our miner is, but at the top level, master level in the trade, yeah, they're getting grey clusters, so that's what we turn into like the rime steel, which is a higher level ore. And at a higher level still, they're going to be mining out stuff that we turn into like the highest tier of ore. I wish we could buy salt from this guy. So it's well worth doing, even for the XP. Let's leave the contract for now. And we'll see how we do against Matthias. We can always do that on the way back up to Stromcap. This is going to go so badly, I think. I'll save before we do it. Because we'll lose the progress we've made since Stromcap otherwise. Hello. Right, I'm going to call it Lund. Alright, we'll give this a go, I suppose. Hopefully no one dies. I think people are going to get put into the dying status. Poor guy. Unfortunately, you can't really save him. I mean, he's just a guy who's avenging the death of his daughter. You've got to feel sympathy for him, but there isn't a way to peacefully kind of win him back and change his mind. He's just a boss fight. He's level 6, so that is pretty high, but we're around about that level. In some cases, at least. So here we go. 30% guard. So we want to go in with the swordsman first. So his thing is that he'll run up and put on like a big target area. Then he'll wait. So he'll put on a target there, Lucilla's Judgment. And then Lucilla's Revenge is when he whacks you for 173 damage. You think that's going to one-shot everyone. Yep, even Kim. Although Kim does have 39% guard, so I don't know about him. We're going to keep the wolfies away for this one because I'd rather, because they wouldn't go in the dying status. They would just die. I'm not quite sure what the best tactics are, honestly, because he'll target someone and go for them and just kill them. And I've done it before where I tried to run the targeted person away from him, and he just like ran the length of the map to get to them. I don't think he has like a maximum movement even. But I think what we want to do first is get in one of our sword fighters, like say Deltar or Ozka. Maybe Ozka, because the amount of guard he's got is pretty high, and put on this destabilizing strike. So let's do that, because at least then we'll be doing more damage with other people. I'm not going to use a Valor Point for the shield. It's very low damage, and we just want to be putting as much on as possible. We get to act again. So what's kind of the key here? In terms of the strength, he's got 128 strength. So yeah, I forget who it is who's wielding the mace, but they're not going to be doing the crit on him for sure. Bio Nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, he's only got over 100 more strength, so quite close. Bleed could be good, but I'm not sure. It would be good if it ticks after every one of these actions, but I don't think it does. I think it'll only tick at the end of each round, or his last turn of the round. I mean, maybe we try and surround him or box him in with these guard-heavy units like Deltar, Kim, who else? Catherine, and Kaya. So we kind of box him in with those so we can't get out and hit the weaker units. I mean, you're going to see what he does. You can see that it's laughable to sort of try and come up with a strategy like that. Caius isn't doing great damage, so let's leave him for a moment. Kim is a bit better. And we can try a weakening strike on him as well, so we'll be doing less damage. He'll only be doing, I think it's 50% less, isn't it? Which might be useful. We'll see how useful. The thing about this strategy is he'll hit multiple units, so... Right, let's see what he does. Judgment. So he's going to attack Ozka, and he's got quite a wide swing. So he's going to do 87 damage, so actually that won't be fatal. If we can keep that weakening strike on him, actually, that would be good. Huh. Right, let's bring Catherine in. Catherine's pretty good in terms of dealing damage. This is going alright so far. Into his actual HP now. Forces the target to engage and inflicts weakening to them for one round. I mean, let's try it again. I don't know if that stacks. It actually does. Okay, let's see what he does. So he's put on the target now. So he's going to hit all three of those units, and he's going to be doing 87. So actually, with the guard, I'm assuming that he's not going to go through the guard. He shouldn't inflict fatal damage on any of them. So that's interesting. Cam's pretty high damage as well, isn't he? Let's bring Cam in as well. He might only get the 1 or 2 attacks on our group actually before we can get him down. I think this is pretty good. Crit one of these would be nice. Not to be, but that's okay. God, he's down to 53 health. Who can do 53? Yeah, see, that's quite low damage if he's not got more strength. He's not engaged, that weapon doesn't do as much. Where's Pesky? Yeah. See, that's pretty high damage. It's unfortunate that I've positioned Cam at his back, because otherwise Pesky would be probably critting. But that is quite high damage regardless, so let's try that. He did the minimum, but he does follow up with that, which is good. Oh, that wouldn't be a kill. Again, it would be from behind, so I've kind of made a mistake there. Alright, let's see what this attack does. He crit as well, but actually, that weakening did really well. He'd have one-shotted all of them if it wasn't for that weakening, so that's pretty much won the battle. Let's finish with Saboring. Let's just bring him here. Let's inspire people. Huzzah! And we're going to shoot him. Oop. There he goes. And we've got Lucilla, which is a pretty sweet weapon. It's a two-handed Morning Star, and it acts like we've just seen in the battle. So you kind of set up a massive attack for the next turn. You have to kind of play around it a little bit. You know, you kind of engage units in as sort of as tight a group as you can as possible, so they can't go anywhere. So the person who's wielding this is quite often the last to act in a round, because by then enemies can't run away from where you go, and then you act first in the next round. So it is a powerful weapon, and it's one that we can work around a little bit. Apologies for the dog. He's been going off all afternoon. I think he can hear something outside. I think that's probably where we'll leave it, but I'm going to head into camp and we'll see which of our mercenaries we want to give Lucilla to. It's going to be a brute, so we can do that here, can't we? Kim could be a contender. Yeah, remember, it is two-handed, so that is something to take into consideration. I guess the other one is Bio Nightmare, but they've already got a really good weapon with this Urkashet's mace, which I really love. And we need to upgrade as well. I probably have the money for it now. We've got another 735 coming in, fighting Lund. So I think we'll give it to Kim. There are two brutes. It's a really sweet weapon. This is only a level 2 shield. It's not doing much for them. Boom. There we go. Kim is now wielding Lucilla. Read the description. A two-handed Morningstar with a handle wrapped in human skin. Who did it belong to? So obviously she's doing less damage than Lund was doing. So this is going to deal 55 damage to all units in the area and knocks back. So it is good. We can actually increase the level on it as well, so that'll be doing more damage too. But yeah, we'll work towards maybe doing that next time. We've also got this contract up there, which we'll do as well. Let me just do this path stuff. It sort of sets off my OCD, this little thing down here. I mean, the compendium as well, but I kind of want to save the knowledge points for when we need them. So there's a lot of useful stuff in here. There's more recipes even. I haven't even gotten to like the big meals. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff to do, which is great. So we'll leave it there. So thanks very much for watching this episode of Wartales. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have done playing it. I love it. And if you did, then please hit the thumbs up button on the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Are you one of our mercenaries? Let me know how you think of your performance in combat so far. And yeah, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could do so. It'd be great to have you on board. So thanks very much once again, and I'll hope to see you next time for more Wartales. Bye for now.